Dalmatians 101. Not 201, that's for next year.
Oh man.
You know what makes me sad about Dalmatians is that they're
typecasted into firefighters.
No, they're clinically
bricks. Yeah.
They're clinically mentally bad for their bodies.
True.
Their brain grows constantly, and their skulls eventually become too small for their brains. So lots of Dalmatians just end up going crazy because their brains start just smushing into their own skull, and it's sad. You show me a Dalmatian over 10 years old, I would be impressive. Session
101!
101 sessions.
I can't tell if that was the count or King Candy.
Why are you not turning down? Hold on.
Never need that many D6s, but...
I mean, you always say that and then you chop it.
Fireball!
9 million D6s.
That would be a high-level fireball.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
I just got to give my
I have
computer a sec.
11,
I don't know what its problem is. iTunes has been a bit of a bitch recently.
There you go.
Oh,
There it is.
Hello?
The frickin' frick.
That's weird.
want to save that shit?
Yeah, I saved it when we started.
Oh, weird.
Huh.
Yeah,
Glitched
very
out
weird.
for a bit.
Okay. Alright, everything else is working now. I think it was iTunes was just fucking with my shit.
iTunes does that.
Now I can't click on anything again. What the fuck? And the thinking circle. What is happening?
Is it D&D Beyond, maybe?
No, it's my computer. I'm going to shut my computer down and then restart it after I save this.
Ouch.
All the guys that I know that are in information technology in any kind.
Is that what IT stands for?
Are you serious?
No.
Okay. Yeah, they're stressed and overworked.
Okay.
Broad strokes, like I don't know a lot of people that have a balanced life when they work in IT.
Yeah,
Regardless.
that checks that.
Yeah.
You fucking deadpan that. That hurt me a little bit.
Well, I was just like, I don't know. It's like it's one of those acronyms where it gets used so much.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know.
I feel dumb right now. No, it was the IT crowd, the show where they're the British IT people.
Oh, it's a quote from a show that
Yeah.
I
Well,
haven't seen.
so
See,
she becomes like the head of IT, and then she goes for a different job interview, and someone's just like, "Oh, I've never known. Like, we love you, but we've never known what IT stood for. What does it stand for?" And she's like, "I need to go to the bathroom," and then she goes to call one of the guys. Just, what does IT stand for?
That's amazing. You haven't seen that show.
Oh, it's hilarious.
great.
They have a
You
great
would like it.
they have a great D&D episode in that show as well.
Matt Berry's in it too.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, he's the boss. He ends up shooting himself at one point. It's hilarious. All right. Last
what
time.
was the thing with those like pants? There was like his belt or something, or his like pants or something. It was like and then he went to one of the guys to try and fix it. While what's her face was
slacks.
yeah.
His
While
slacks.
what's her face is like taking like a tour, and they walk in the room, and
yeah,
he
one
has
of
his
the
like pants down, and he's like crouching right in front of his crotch.
Looks like he's getting a male blowjob. All right. Last time we played.
Instead of an email blowjob.
Last time we played, we've done most of this. Everybody clap for me, so I know where to.
Session 101.
Oh, the golf clap is just so clutch.
Yes. Oh, and lights. Sorry. I actually did some custom relighting on Hugh today.
What did Hugh think of that?
Huh?
What did Hugh think of that?
They were a little flighty.
Hmm.
They were a little flighty.
Lighty.
I like this. I like it.
So this is supposed to be rainstorm. There's supposed to be more flickering going on. Oh yeah, the flickering.
Yep, I see small.
I like it being this dark. I like it.
We've got
It's a mood.
torchlight.
I like
that
torchlight.
This is
Yeah.
this is okay.
This
I
is
like it.
nice.
I like,
This-
I
this
like
one
rain.
I've
This is
named-
nice on the eyes.
This one I've named Death Room.
I like Death Room.
This is also good. I like the dark ones. I like it.
This is just night.
Ooh, that's too blue.
I'm fine with that. I kind of
Wow,
like
okay,
kind of like
immediate-
rainstorm the best.
Immediate criticism.
Torches, please.
This is day. It's really. Is this hard on anybody else's? So you guys went. You had a short rest, and yeah, we had some DMing. We had some DMing from other people. Brett and Ski fucking killed it.
It was something.
I mean,
it's interesting just being like, oh shit, there's things. You sat down and you were like, that's a lot of words.
I mean, you told me you riffed the robot names, and I didn't even like question it. I was like, oh, their names are like robots.
That
Mark
was
and
his
Bob
job.
and Steve.
I was like,
okay.
maybe they were made by the elves. I was
Yeah.
like, this is so in depth.
Elven
It's
robots.
crazy. He's a natural. I didn't even think about it.
So I designed each of these to be like a DM sort of thing that they have to do constantly. So like coming up with names. So you had the names, and then like we're leading into combat.
What did you have to come up with?
Ski had the puzzle.
Yeah, to make the puzzle work and
I
fit.
drink magic. I consume magic.
Oh, fun.
Yes. So he had that. So he had the puzzle. Then you got the make up random names, bitch. And I was like, I'm kind of glad he made them simples, because then everybody's not like writing down like how many Q's in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Then a fucking Medusa fight.
I got a little hairy.
The trio, no, scaly. The trio got nabbed by
We
the
got him back though.
Zizzard, and yeah, you guys survived. Oh, well,
That Medusa had like a shotgun of a bow. Oh my
yeah,
god.
So Zodel got.
Did like 100 damage in one turn.
And now you stand in this green space, the stumps of the trees around you. The trio successfully found and rescued after being spotted by the Zizzard with his true sight, and I'll leave the rest up to you.
Yeah, just as a small recap as well, there was a stairwell somewhere on that we went up to whatever master.
The doctor.
Yeah,
The
so
doctor.
yeah, at the back end of this room was another staircase
Mhm.
heading up. That's the brown pieces.
Yeah.
I am not feeling too great, you guys.
You don't look well either.
Yeah, I just died.
Yeah, that's a natural side effect, I suppose. Doing that.
And I don't have a lot left in the in my reserves, even if we were to take a quick break.
Where did all of those healing potions go?
Yeah,
They're in
We-
the bag of holding.
we never did divvy those up, did we?
No, I was just
we
looking.
should do
I
that.
thought we took some.
Nope. We took some of the other potions, not the healing one.
Let's take the time to do
We
that right now.
have 4.
I mean, yeah, I've got a fire breath, a couple water breathing,
Yeah, that's the thing. We split up all the other ones except for the healing ones.
Yeah.
potion of haste.
We have 4 regular, 3 greater, 2 superior.
For superior does how much?
You should probably just.
Does
take
like 8 d4s?
I'll take like one of the best ones and one of the worst ones.
Healing potion. 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a lot.
But it's.
Well, I mean, it's probably like 25. That's still not bad.
8d4 on average is 16 plus 8, so that's going to get you
How
somewhere
low
around
are
20,
you?
24 down.
97 out of 116. I only have 3 hit dice left
Okay.
if we short rest.
Um.
I mean, spell economy wise, I'm okay. 'Cause I don't really use a lot of spells, but all my high level ones are all gone.
I will cast Heal on you
Very.
Oh, heal is
for
clutch.
70 hit points.
Holy!
Yeah, heal is clutch. I think the best healing spell in the game, if I'm not much mistaken.
No, I think there are better ones.
There's like a couple of really good like mass.
There's
chains.
Power Word Heal.
Power word heal.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
that's right.
I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
have.
That one's the best. Probably.
Yes.
Like
How
500
long
hit
does
points
this
or something,
last?
isn't it?
500?
Divvied
Yeah,
between
you can
like
divvy it
a
up.
bunch of people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that like a
and
9th level
then-
spell?
Yes, it is.
yeah.
Yes, actually.
You know
Yeah.
where the top is? Yes.
It's that.
The tippy top of healing.
I also have Mass Cure Wounds,
Yeah, so that's like a lesser version of that.
which, if we all come
together.
together in a little circle,
Right now.
I can heal everyone.
Heal me.
Both of you can have 5 experience. I'm serious. add it.
Hashtag impromptu Beatles, baby.
That is why I
Dude, that's such
joined
a
my
clutch
school's rock
song.
band.
I fucking love that song so
Got
much.
the people going when the band started playing it.
Matt, do you need healing at all?
Falconer.
Probably cleared you up.
Okay. I'll just cast Mass Cure Wounds here.
Leather shirt. That's dope.
Thanks. Suits me to a T.
Wonder if we should get one for Magnus.
3,
Yeah.
8.
You can do it,
Yeah, it's black too. It works.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
okay.
We've got the "and I'll help" T-shirt for sure. And then we've got the "I'll do it" T-shirt for you. And somebody said something in the last session. where I was like,
21 points of healing for
totally
everyone.
what there should be
How
on
much?
their T-shirt.
21.
Wow.
21.
21 hit points for
21.
everyone?
21. Wow.
That works.
Back to over 100.
Boom. Back up to full.
So, are we? Is this our healing and then we hit up, or are we? Do we feel like?
I'm full health right now.
You take a healing potion. That's
And I don't
superior
get
one.
any spell slots on a short rest, so.
Right. Yeah, short rest wouldn't do me anything either. Only, I feel it's just like conking out.
Just take one of those superior healing.
I
things.
mean, health wise, I should be okay. But yeah, how many of the potions do we have?
We have 4 regular,
4 regular.
3 greater, and 2 superior.
I'll take 1 regular, 1 superior.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll take a greater for the road.
Okay. I'll take a regular.
Forgot I had this stupid T-shirt. I went to the Fangs and I'm like, that was this lousy shirt.
Here's a potion of healing supreme.
Yeah, I think that's the best one. isn't it?
10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, we just yeah, superior
Potion of healing.
and regular potion.
I'm thinking Kenro should have some sort of healing potion backup.
Agreed.
Especially since he doesn't like to level up.
Oh yeah, he's very much against that.
I did touch up his character. I didn't.
You did?
Didn't have a chance to get a hold of him, but I bumped him to 12 and added his spells.
Did you take a regular or did you?
I haven't taken any healing
Okay.
potions.
I'll just take a regular potion of healing. I'll save the superior for if I like really need it. Like if I start taking damage.
What's it actually called? It's not popping up when I search it.
Potion of healing?
Yeah, I just went by potion of healing.
Yeah, I thought there was a greater though. Oh, there it is. Weird. Why didn't it pop up before?
So we have 2 regulars left, 2 graders, and 1 superior to divvy out.
2d4 plus 2.
Give one to Kenros.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or
give
maybe
2 to
two.
Kinneros,
Yeah.
regular.
A regular and a greater, maybe? For him?
Sure.
Nice! That is a full potion, baby. That's 10 hit points on a regular.
Nice.
Nice.
And what else did you have left?
So we have 2 regular, 2 greater, and 1 superior. So,
I'll take 1 greater.
Yeah, I took
Okay.
the other grader.
okay. So those are gone. And then we'll give Kinneros.
Wait, I thought he was taking. Oh, like we only had 4, 3, and 2 total, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So give him a grader and a like a regular, or maybe even 2 regulars.
So, I mean, hypothetically, would you be able to use the mansion?
Depending on how long it's been. Yes.
'Cause
I
mean,
can only use it once every 24 hours.
Might tread lightly with that, given that we're in a very magical place.
Yeah, I feel like
Mm.
they might just be able to fucking walk in. Or dispel it, and then we're just,
Mm.
Back on the street.
yeah. Okay, so give Kinneros the superior. Does anyone have his sheet up?
I don't even think we can give it to him.
Ski, I texted you about that, right?
I have it up. I can't edit anything though.
Okay, if you make notes, then just send me a picture at the end of the session.
Sure.
And then I can just I'll throw it in after.
Okay. So those are gone, and then
Wow, that tower like barely fits.
so
in the
did you
flag.
want a regular
I
healing
actually
potion?
had to take the flag thing off. and
I
replace it with
have
a
6 for
shorter-
some reason, so
Oh
I
dang,
think I'm
okay.
good.
It was literally this
You have
much
6
too
healing
high.
potions?
Yeah.
God
40
damn.
them, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you've just been like healing yourself with your own
Wait,
touch.
how many
Yeah.
potions do you have?
6?
I have 6. Just regular healing potions.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
So we can divvy those up if anyone wants some more.
I think we'll probably be okay for now.
I mean,
Just
you're
works
good
a lot
at
better
like
'cause
pretty
the
good
legs
with
were constantly
movement too.
falling
So if you
off.
needed
Yeah.
to heal
Mhm.
someone, you can like misty step and shit. So
Yep.
those are good to hang on to. I'd give Kinneros the 2 regular and 1 superior if he doesn't have anything, and then those are all divvied up.
We have not had this much fun in a very long time.
I'm glad you're
Were you
having
just
fun.
captured? I mean, yeah, you're fun.
Danger equals excitement.
I mean, if anyone should get that, I feel like it's me. Yeah, I guess.
I suppose anything's probably a step up compared to being in a chest.
That chest was very dark.
So you keep saying,
Are you scared of the dark?
We are not scared.
Okay.
Wow. It's convenient.
Are we gonna trek forward or?
I'm gonna pull skull back into my. That's.
Let's hope this doctor guy is like.
Trio, can you go spy on the doctor stealthily?
Who is the doctor?
I don't know.
Where does the doctor reside?
Upstairs?
Oh, that doctor.
Shall I proceed to the next room?
Yes, stealthily.
Turn invisible. Vanish.
Not that we'd know, because they're invisible.
Well, when they leave in like their little speed mode, they do make a little sound.
No.
Did they get captured again?
Trio toot.
It's a trio toot.
Oh, they're gone.
Damn it!
It's a troot.
Just give them a minute.
Okay, well, last time we gave them a minute, they got captured.
Put on one of my spinner rings today.
Yeah, they
Nice
probably
one.
got captured.
All right. Well,
Damn it!
Let's.
well, onward, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm
so.
guessing he's. Got him.
Well, he said he was going to be a little late, but yeah, we'll bamf him out for now.
Yeah.
He ping pongs in and out.
I'll.
Onward.
Well, that's definitely not foreboding at all.
Yeah. Although if the trio got captured being invisible, then me being invisible doesn't really do anything, so.
I'm also out of rages.
Yep.
So that health of...
Would you say
that I
that's
just-
outrageous? Just me.
Did somebody out Regis?
Philbin?
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the TV show? Regis? Yeah, Philbin.
Regis
Yeah.
and Kelp.
Turns out he's gay. I don't know. I was
Let's,
just trying
let's
to,
hope,
I
let's
was
hope
trying
the
to
doctor
expand on
is
the
like
joke.
fine with us just sleeping on his carpet. Cause I just...
Right, let's make it happen.
Yeah. Onward.
How wide are these stairs? Is it like just like a doorway into another
No,
room?
it's 10
or-
feet. That's exactly if you measure the stairs there.
So we can go up the stairs 2 at a time?
Yeah.
2 by 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you guys start making your way up these stairs. The moss and the vines sort of give way as you move along this long corridor. There's no rooms this time, as opposed to the last time you were going up a long, winding staircase. There was the rooms. You found the pearl, the corpses and bones. Now you're seeing only a handful, like an arm here, a leg there, bones, and they're old and dusty and decayed. And you keep trudging forward. About 10 minutes.
Checking for traps.
Make an investigation check.
I'll help.
How do we not have that t-shirt yet?
I mean, yeah, they'd be pretty straightforward to make.
17.
17. No traps. You do find on occasion like a rusted dagger or some other sharp implement that's sort of clutched in like these ancient bone hands, but no
Does it look
traps.
like anyone's like even traveled this way?
There's, with your passive perception, there's a lot of dust. Doesn't look like anybody's come up here in a while. The dust has not been disturbed in a good long time. And as you reach this top staircase, or the top of this staircase,
Dance party.
Doctor's having a dance party.
It's just waiting room music.
The doctor will be with you shortly.
I am going to need Corey to take the DM seat.
What?
Okay.
I think I have all the dice I'll need for you.
It's a whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
And I am going to pee while Corey rereads.
That's his reading face.
Classic dad reading
It's
face.
actually more like this.
I'm gonna pull out my yo-yo.
Why don't you get...
I'm just going to be creating lightning between my fingers.
Cool.
Sparks of fire. Turning it on, turning it off.
I'm like carrying my echo like a piggyback.
Thornwood.
That's a cool yo-yo name, Thornwood.
Mm-hmm. It's also a cantrip.
Whoa. I'm going to swap out one of my cantrips for Booming Blade
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
because it's a free action. As you do a melee attack, it's not two different things. So you can just
Is it an action to cast onto the blade?
It's an action to cast, but then it also includes your like attack action.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
it is Where did it go?
Yeah, booming blade is the shield.
Oh, it's one action, but like the melee attack is within that action.
Yeah.
So it's like 3d8 extra damage.
Nice.
Or 2d8, and then if they move, it's an extra d8 of thunder damage. I'm like, that fucks.
Yeah, it's cool. You're good.
Thunder.
Like cantrips at this level are really good because cantrips don't scale with like spell slots. They scale with level, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter if you got into wizard at like level 20. That means you're having the max level cantrip.
Like, my poison spray cantrip is 3d12.
Pass me a water bottle there,
Which
sir?
is, like, a lot for a cantrip.
No.
Gracias.
It's just like my shocking crap is 3d8.
Yep.
Shocking Grasp is a great spell. You just have to be in melee for it.
Yeah, that's
That's a table leg, yeah. Okay, bud.
damn.
You guys have just been watching it happen for a long time. Now you understand. Oh, this is so weird. I have wolves.
Well, you have wolf.
You want to turn down that music? Giver.
Oh,
I'm ready.
No way, slash.
I am Ren. My wife.
Okay. The stairs become a steep incline, and small orbs of magical light begin to glow in a light blue aura. At the top of the long set of stairs, the room transitions from stone to polished iron walls, illuminated by a pulsing blue and purple light. As you come to the threshold of the next chamber, I'm going to need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Look at those.
Assuming everyone is close to Falconer.
Is it against
plus
magic?
5.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, I have advantage.
Oh, I bit off more than I could chew with that wig. Ugh,
Yeah.
so scratchy.
Oh, double 17s. That's cool.
Wisdom. I'm good at these.
That's a 25.
Yes. I missed that Kenku so much. Oof, that's only
I'm not concentrating. This hat is just so hot.
11.
12.
Plus 5.
plus 5 now.
30.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus, 16.
I rolled a 20, dirty 20.
12.
16,
I rolled a dirty 30.
Oh, you
Same.
devil. You devil.
12.
You
Alright. So you immediately get this searing pain in the back of your head, like a migraine almost.
All of us?
And
We all get a
Zodal.
migraine? Oh.
Zodal, you take 10 psychic damage. Everyone else takes 5.
Okay.
It's like you almost walked into like some sort of like ebbing wave of some sort of energy that's assaulting your mind.
Okay.
As you cross the stairs, you immediately hear a very robotic type voice that says, "Intruders, present yourselves for processing." The blue and purple aura begins to pulse and grow brighter. Within the chamber,
Go ahead.
within the chamber, you see to your left a long collapsed stone forge or heat engine. Further along the same wall is a working iron engine with pulsing flames. Who has what's everyone's passive perception?
18.
Is that a golf ball?
19?
Mine is very high.
Mine is very medium. 15.
Do you
16 and Kinneros is 15.
guys want me to spin this so that the map is facing that way?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Probably.
Okay. So. Effect.
Wonderbar.
You can move it. Okay.
Wunderbar.
Actually, this is pretty good for camera stuff. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, those of you with like a fairly high passive perception, I'd say like 18 or higher, you notice on the newer forge that there's a where is it here? You can see a medium-sized wheel, and it's attached to the front of the seething, flaming engine. There is like there's a small like hand crank coming off the wheel, and it looks like it's at an upward position, and those with the highest perception can notice that it looks like it could be also moved into a left or right position. Yeah. What's everyone want to do, real quick? Is there anything in here that you want to take a peek at, or is there anything you guys want to do?
So the wave of migraine hit us before we got
Yeah,
at
just
the
as
threshold?
you were crusting up the stairs.
Okay. Sorry, Matt, go ahead.
Now, where did the voice come from?
It sounds like the voice was it's hard to tell exactly where it's coming from, but you would assume it was probably coming from the back of the chamber, but it's kind of bouncing off the walls and the ceiling, because everything in here is all made of iron.
Are these just like walls?
Yeah, it's just like rubble. Like maybe it might have been at one point in time, it might have been like an old table made out of iron. But yeah, it's all just kind of scrap and...
And there's a disco ball in the middle. Do we know what that is?
Well, let's move everybody's minis up onto the edge of this level. In whatever marching order you guys see fit.
Boosh.
So you want to look at the orb as you're coming up? Give me a quick perception check.
Um, 16.
That's with the reliable talent?
No, 19.
Yeah, in this center room, you see a large blue and purple orb, and it's glowing brighter. It's like pulsating. What are you gonna do?
I'd normally be the one to like jump at like, ooh, giant disco ball, let's see, but I'm sort of aching a little bit, so I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna walk up with my echo following
You won't
by.
be able to get much further than that.
God damn
It's
it.
just like a quick spur of the moment kind of thing
Okay.
as you're coming up the stairs.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at that giant circle thing at the end.
The giant circle thing at the end.
This.
Yeah,
You have dark vision.
I do.
I mean, there is light being radiated from like the forge. It basically looks like a it's a huge circle in the wall. It has you can barely make out runes and stuff in it, and it has an inset, and it just ends at like solid
Stone or iron?
Iron, yeah, everything,
Okay.
all the walls are iron.
Does it look like a door?
Might be.
Can I whisper out to the trio to see if they're in here?
Yep, you call the trio, and there's no response. Matt, do you want to do anything?
With Ren's...
I'll
Go ahead.
keep walking through.
Okay.
With Ren's passive perception, she sees the trio all side by side, just laying down on the floor.
Whereabouts?
Well, where'd that mini go? Right about here.
Okay.
Should be another save at this point.
Yeah. So everyone make another wisdom save.
Do better. Fuck.
+5.
Plus 5. Better. 18.
27.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
25.
All right, Matt.
21 and 14 for Kinneros.
Okay, so Kinneros takes 11 psychic damage as another blast hits her head, and everyone else takes 5.
I do not like this room. It makes my head hurt.
Yeah, it's just like a constant like throbbing in the back of your head.
Is this happening to everyone?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the little ones are on the floor.
So then you hear the
And
voice.
check them.
You hear the voice again.
You can move 'em up.
So what was that, Matt?
Go check on the trio if Ren
Okay, so you
pointed
guys
them
are
out.
gonna start heading up towards the trio.
Yeah.
As you start moving forward, you hear that voice again. Unable to identify gatekeepers. Hypothesis: gatekeepers are destroyed. Doctor's orders: eradicate with extreme prejudice. And stepping off the wall with a hissing noise as it's like detaching itself from the wall. This massive construct, because you guys have seen constructs before. This one is made entirely out of iron, easily about 20 feet tall, just massively built. Its body has got it's like 3 cylinders out of its body that kind of swivel. The bottom one is attached to the legs. The mid one has the arms, and one of the arms is holding this massive blade that's easily as big as Zodel is. And then the top cylinder kind of rounds off, and there's a big glass orb in it with like a milky liquid in it. And as soon as it steps out, the liquid inside kind of bubbles a bit, and all this like black, kind of like iron filings. You ever see like those magnetic books where you put
Yep.
Yeah.
it all forms into one massive eyeball in the middle
Ooh,
and is
cool.
staring at you.
And that's in
And,
the head orb bulb.
Yeah, it's basically a big body, but it's built so that
Oh,
it can,
fun.
each section can rotate. So the legs can rotate, the arms
Right.
can rotate
It's
around,
kinda
and the
modular, yeah.
head. So it can, you would assume, can probably look all the way around.
You said 20 feet tall, so I grabbed this one because that's closer, but the eyeball thing is clutch, so
Yeah.
that one's going back.
Wow.
Unless-
I'm just
And,
imagining a large robot Mike
Yeah,
Wazowski.
I'm gonna
Yep.
get
Yeah,
everyone
exactly.
to everyone to roll initiative.
Yes!
Oh, baby.
Of course.
Okay,
Fucking terrible.
You guys subtly hear Ren do this little whistle under her breath that she does when she goes into combat. It's sort of like a subtle whistle to her wolves, whether or not they're there. She does this little as she like pulls out her axes and starts to go, and
Cool.
All right, let's go down the list here. Zodel,
17.
17. Aria,
6.
6. Ouch. Riordan,
24.
24. Falconer,
19.
19. And Ralston is not there, so we're not going to do anything. Bob is not there. Tiff's not there. Whoa, all these people.
yeah, I might have forgot to edit the
Ren,
15.
15. Okay.
12 plus 3.
Kinneros,
15.
Owen.
Nice.
Zenzu we're not going to do, or should we do him in case he pops in?
He can roll if he pops
Yeah,
in.
you can always add an initiative after the fact.
Make it easy on yourself.
Did I miss anybody?
I think that's all of us.
That's it.
All right. So top
Don't
of the
forget
round-
Quirky.
R.I.P.
Quirky showed
Top
up.
of the
I would be
round
so
is
scared.
Riordan.
Oi. Let me just check my
Assassinate,
literal and
that's
figurative
cool.
quiver here.
This is so weird. I'm excited.
All right,
for
go.
it.
This thing steps forward, this massive bulk. Every step it takes, the room kind of vibrates a bit, and you can see like dust and debris and stuff falling off the ceiling.
All right, I'm going to... would you say his
Crushing
eyeball
you.
donut third is it glass and see-through with the iron filings like you mentioned?
No,
or is
it's solid metal.
Okay.
Right, like picture like the top of like the Hulkbuster Iron Man
Okay.
armor,
Yeah.
but in the middle of it is just a big glass.
Fuck
orb
off
with
level.
the-
Okay.
with the weird black Rick and Morty kind of
Ferromagnetic.
ferromagnetic. Yeah.
Fair enough. I am going to take an arrow of radiance and I'm going to shoot it directly at his...
Non-face.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
What do I get?
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Sick. And this is assassinate, so I'm going to treat it as a crit.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, and then we're going to go this and this.
How well did Ren know Roston?
How well?
This.
They were
Arrow of radiance is
Not
a
great.
no, but like for a month. It was over a month. You guys were traveling with Ren and Roston, right?
Yeah.
He was there during the stuff Lauren. No, was Ren there? Yeah, Ren, Boblin. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I'm only going to do things that make sense. Try not to metagame myself.
So that's...
Maths.
that is 71 points of damage.
Damn son.
Holy shit.
Nothing like an assassinate plus sneak attack combo. Get the people going.
See, I was making this creature too, and I was like, should I put the HP this high? And then I was just like, flashbacks of you and Falconer, just like, yeah, I'm going to pump it up another couple hundred, actually.
Yeah, well.
Your arrow streaks across the room, lit up by its radiance, slams this thing just below the eye, and it digs into its heavy plating, probably by 3-4 inches even, and lets off a little burst of the radiance as it hits, and the thing like stops mid-stride and then continues moving forward again.
And then I'm going to... No, I can't do anything else. I'm good.
Okay, you're good where you are.
Well, I use my bonus action to do steady aim to get advantage, which means I can't move after I use it. So I'm standing.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought you.
Next up is Falconer.
Still really cute.
Right.
No, I can't move at all if I use steady aim. Yeah.
You have to plant yourself.
Yep.
I understand.
I get advantage, sneak attack.
Right,
but,
right.
Yeah.
Joe's got that in the Magnus campaign.
Oh,
I understand.
it actually shows all your passive perceptions right on your thing here.
That's cool.
Hashtag handy.
You keep asking us what our passive perceptions are. They're right here.
Yeah, no, but it's not in combat it shows. But
Yeah.
if you haven't activated it, it doesn't show that on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Just like it shows you
I'll
their
forgive you then.
it shows their pluses to initiative here, but only after you activate the combat.
I was going to give you a bunch of damage, but that's alright. I'll let it slide.
You're gonna give your own character a bunch of damage?
I don't show favorites.
Kill them all.
Kage's got a friend coming.
All right. So
We need
move
a
me
battle.
left diagonally towards the walls there.
Left purple.
We'll just do this for now.
Hold on there a sec, dude. Hold on. Man, words.
Left.
I've had that today.
Your
as
left or
well.
our left?
Falconer's left.
So like that way.
Yeah, but diagonal. Go
Nobody
diagonally.
puts Falconer in the corner.
How many spaces? Like all the way to the wall?
From the window
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
wall. From the window to the wall.
Till the sweat drips down his heavily armored balls.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move across the room there. You're getting close. Well, you're right next to the newer forge. You can actually feel the heat coming off of this,
Off of the forge.
Nice.
off the forge. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, then I'm going to use my last 2nd level spell slot and God's Word Summon and bring Palmer out.
Oh yeah.
My man.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. That's a chair.
Is there a way to add that on here?
I'm pretty sure his initiative is
Uh,
right after.
he usually just shares the turn with me.
He should have been called Arnold.
And just type in the name.
Arnold Palmer.
What's
I can make. Oh, okay, yeah.
Ski? What's
Nice.
Palmer's armor class?
19.
Yeah, everything else. Oh yeah, max HP.
97.
Oh my fuck.
That's great.
That sucker's got more HP than I do.
Just click on the white ones to make sure that 0 goes away. So it's
Yes, I should really use him more often.
Yeah, dude. That's
I also
like
only have. That takes me 8 scrolls to summon him, and I only have 26, so. And it takes him a week to recharge, so I can't spam
And
it
then
too
he knows
much.
everything else. And
Like
then
it
just,
burns scrolls forever, or just
No.
like
Wherever
yeah.
Falconer is.
No, just for a week. Yeah, you have to
Right.
wait
Add
a
'em in
week
the
to
same initiative.
use them again for a summon.
Okay, that's a pretty good trade-off.
If
for
you
97
use
HP.
the scrolls, can you still like read them?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Where is Palmer being summoned?
Right next to me.
Wait.
Hello there.
Oh Jesus! I'm used to having arms on my chair.
Hello
I reached for arms and there were none.
Alright.
Good grab.
There we go. Battle cam. Alright, so Palmer's gonna cast Sanctuary on Falconer.
Nice.
Nice.
Smart.
Is a bonus action.
Okay. A little
And
shimmering globe envelops Falconer and then kind of disappears.
and then he's gonna go do a bite attack at the eye of that construct.
Getting all up into the business.
I think he's a large creature. Doesn't matter either way.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. So that is 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Is he considered a magical creature or?
He is, yes.
Okay.
Yes, the Quattle's weapon attacks are considered magical. And then you have to make a con save to be poisoned, but I'm pretty sure a construct can't be poisoned, so.
Yeah. It doesn't look like that is doing anything to him.
Cool. So yeah, he's just gonna sit there and kind of like just spiral over top of the thing. Just
So
as
he's,
like a.
he's like flying around the top of him.
Yep.
Alright.
See you, hey.
And
I wasn't there.
I don't think I have anything for my bonus action I can do.
No, when you guys fought the big ones, you left.
No.
It was only
No.
Falconer, Kinneros, and Riordan that fought that last construct. Ren wasn't there for that.
And me.
And you, yeah.
They were
Next up
resistant to fire,
is that's the end of your turn, Matt.
Aria's,
That is it
Aria's
for me. Yep.
metagaming.
Next up is Odell, and then Ren is on deck.
So Dale is gonna run up and hide behind these, but then Echo Zidell's gonna go for everything. And she is going to shoot the Javelin of Lightning.
Nice.
Yeah, been a while. That is a 28 to hit.
Hits. The javelin streaks across and slams into the front of this golem.
That is 11 piercing, and then 46 lightning damage.
11 piercing.
Oh wait, hold on. How long is this? Just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. I have to roll a disadvantage to hit. Ooh. Okay, hold on.
You got your phone on you, right? Oh, yeah, well, there's the answer.
Does a 22 still hit?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was rolling a disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon. And that is, oh nice, 17 lightning damage.
17 lightning damage and 11 piercing damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Easy 28.
So yeah, so the javelin strikes it in its chest, and bolts of...
Oh shoot, hold on. It has to make a dex saving throw, sorry.
Okay.
And I'm trying to aim above Palmer so it doesn't hit Palmer. Is that... It's 20 feet tall, right? That feels...
Palmer is doing a circle above his head right now.
He
Beyonce
rolled pretty low, 5.
Perfect. Yeah, okay. It takes
He's
all
big,
that.
but he doesn't look very dexterous. 25?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then that uses one charge of the Javelin of Lightning, and I only have one charge when I do the electric damage.
Dude,
I
that's
don't know.
so long ago. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
As far as I know, the javelin is just sitting on the floor in front of him.
Well,
That
that's
was-
the thing. When I
that
throw
was
it,
like the fourth thing I ever made.
it sticks in, and then it crackles and appears back in Shadow Zordell's hand. And she's going to throw it again.
Yeah, I'm at 21 pages of homebrew, and there's 20 per page.
I'm going to assume that lightning damage is only usable...
I don't need to stop. I need
Yeah,
more.
the Javelin's properties can't be used again until the next dawn. Okay, but then I'm still going to use it just as a Javelin.
regular
That's a
javelin.
nice stick.
I don't think that one hits. That's 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
I got a great weapon in Baldur's Gate. It's a giant fucking spear, but you can throw it and it totally Thors. It just Thors back into your hand. It's fucking awesome.
Ran.
It glances off, and then I...
Ren is
Kinneros is on deck.
Whoa, I am not
Oh,
done.
okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was just doing what I was told like a good little girl.
I am going to cast Shield of Faith. I'm going to grab Gondamex and this shield envelops me.
That's a bonus action?
Bonus action? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Max is fucking clutch.
That's
I can't
your-
believe that fucking thing.
That's my bonus action.
That's your turn?
I
You did all
Think
your
so.
movement and stuff, yeah. Okay, so Ren's next with Kinneros on deck.
Ren is going to turn to Riordan real quick and be like, I don't know if you know this, but I am a virgin, and I don't want to die that way, so maybe we could talk later if we survive. And she's going to run up here, and she's going to fire off a Speak with Animals. No.
Hi.
Yeah, she's gonna use her Bird's Hollow Bone. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Fucker float.
It's
too big, I
It's too
think.
big, yeah.
Oh, it's a.
It is technically a huge. It is technically a huge thing, isn't it?
Large.
Large.
Does it?
Oh, I thought bone floated large.
Yeah, I think it might. Bird's Hollow Bone.
This dice so much. With the fucking swirlies.
Larger, smaller.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go.
He excels at dexterity. That's an 18.
Damn it! The DC is 16.
Damn.
Fuck! This is what it feels like! Alright, you still take 9 points of piercing damage. Do you have something else that goes along with that? Oh man, you've burned out a lot of your shit, haven't you? I am then going to use Nature's Veil, my bonus action, to turn invisible. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, you have 35. Senator, do you want to... Oh, you know what? I moved him. Never mind.
So Ren fires the bow at the construct. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it hits with a thunk, and you can see like a little bit of a scratch in its plating, and then it immediately focuses on her, and then she disappears, and the iris kind of narrows, and then kind of like does a little like, what the hell, and then like looks off towards someone else.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, so next up is Keros.
Can I roast them?
All right. So, Kinneros is going to cast Haste on Zodel.
Oh, fun.
Dang,
That's
that's
fucking
good.
awesome.
That's good. That's good.
That's clutch.
Me like it.
So, consider yourself hasted.
I'm
Nice.
searching up what hate does
So-
again.
Plus 2 to AC, advantage on dex saves,
Double your
and
walking
an
speed.
additional action.
Nice.
Action can only be used to take the attack, one weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object action.
And it doubles your walking speed, doesn't it? Movement?
It's either doubles or adds a bunch to it.
It's
but
like
yeah.
a...
Target
yeah.
Oh
speed is
yeah,
double.
the target speed is double.
I was
yes.
just looking at this on the weekend for Riordan, and I was like, oh, this is going to fuck super hard.
Yeah.
So,
Third
Yep.
third level spell, you like haste yourself, get multiple attack actions for the sneak attack.
Yeah, we were literally talking about this yesterday in the car.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love how invested you are. Makes me happy.
Well, I was looking at Blade Song and Haste.
Yeah. Dude, clutch. Yeah. You've got a great build for it.
I was saying to Chris yesterday, I've been doing tons of research on like the multi-class with the rogue wizard.
Yeah.
It's not that common, and for all the people that do it, they start with wizard and they do like 2 levels of rogue.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's it, and then they just do the rest in wizard. I have not seen a single like example on Reddit or other places where they've done like 11, 12 levels of rogue and then start a wizard.
Interesting.
And like, dude, the reliable talent is so clutch.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, especially as a wizard, because at that point, like your hit die goes lower as you're leveling up, and you're already like rogues aren't not squishy; they're just evasive. So then being a wizard on top of that,
And my
Fuck
intelligence stats are pretty good, so like, as soon as I turned it on, all of my spells were +7 to hit.
your snap sounds, dude, it's so crisp.
Yeah.
Let's have a snap off.
No,
here.
we're not. We're in combat.
Tangent.
Kinneros.
No.
Kinneros' bonus action. He's going to burn 2 sorcery points to use a quicken spell,
Yes.
and
Nice.
then he is going to use Firebolt.
Pop, pop.
Nice.
Bolt it.
What's the range on Firebolt?
120 feet.
Easy.
That'll work. Yep.
Yeah. So that is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That is 3d10 fire damage. So
It's
13
only
fire
100
damage.
Only 105 feet across.
Damage.
Dad, could I have retroactively dropped the,
Sorry,
the
what?
javelin?
No.
DM.
DM. Not dad.
Is he not my dad?
He's not your
Not
dad.
right
Not at the
now.
moment.
I'm your dad.
Whoa.
Ask your mom. She'll
Mr.
know what's
DM,
up.
Mr. Please, may I have retroactively dropped my...
Yeah, dropping something is a free action. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
fine.
Now, did the fire look like it did something this time?
Yeah,
Kinneros got
the firebolt
Last time.
slams into it, and you can see from like the the few attacks that it's taken is left like scratches and like cracks even in the plating. As the fire hits, there's a few runes on it that kind of light up, and it seems like it's actually drawing the fire into wherever its wounds are, and they're slowly starting to meld
That's
back
right.
together.
Fuck.
Again.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Fuck my
what
fire
happened.
staff.
Help!
The other time.
It's again.
Yeah. All right, and then just move Kinneros off into the corner there, so that he's kind of out
How
of
do
the
you
way.
roll that? I rolled 3 18s in a row.
To his left, like
Oh,
away.
It
like
doesn't-
by
doesn't
Zodell?
19.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Next up
Saying on the
is
fireball, apparently.
this massive construct.
After this thing's turn, I'm gonna go up and get some water. Water.
What?
What
What
is it good for? 18.
He's gonna move 10, 15, 20. He's gonna move right here.
5, 10, 15,
Oh, man.
20.
Classic.
Going up to Falconer?
He's gonna move up 10 more feet. He's gonna move his full movement. Yeah, right there.
Does Palmer get an attack of opportunity?
Palmer would get an attack of opportunity. I presume. Yeah. Oh, yeah, otherwise it would have been an additional 5. Well, actually, no. Yeah, Palmer was it within. Right? It's a real thing!
Yes.
It's a real.
Yep.
It's not
22
just-
to hit,
It's not just.
and does 8 piercing damage.
I freaking love that Palmer build.
That's cute. I like
It's so simple and effective.
Yeah, as he's walking up to that point, he's gonna take his free hand and just kind of swat up at Palmer.
Like 20 pieces.
That is
So,
Oh my god.
28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that
Fucking
hits.
A. Wow.
So, Brett, you want to hear something sad? I didn't actually have Joker and the Thief in our fight music until session 100. I was going through it. I was looking for it so I could cue it up. And I got to the bottom. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
So I went to it. I clicked it. It said
18 points of damage.
add to playlist, and it didn't say you're adding a duplicate. And I was
It's,
like,
bludgeoning damage if that makes
I
sense.
hurt myself right now.
I'm just looking at haste. You can use it as an artificer. I'm just imagining like a caffeine blow dart.
That'd be fun.
I think that's what
As
I'd
it-
do.
Walks up to Falconer and stops right in front of him. He raises his massive bladed weapon and then immediately turns towards where Zodell is, Zodell's thing,
Ghost.
and just spews forth this huge cone of noxious looking gas.
That would also hit the trio. Give me the save, or I'll do the trio.
So that is
I'm going to use one of
it's a
Chloe's dice.
Constitution saving throw.
If I succeed, do I take half damage?
If they don't feel pain,
yeah.
their
doesn't
constitution's
matter.
got to be a 20.
Well, they don't
They
feel
are-
fear. That doesn't mean they don't feel pain.
They don't feel fear. That's right. They're not afraid to die. What's the save?
It's a DC 19 Constitution save.
DC 19.
What about a passive 20?
Arya, I want you to roll me a D4. And I'll count whatever you roll as their Constitution modifier. Is that a 1?
Oof.
10.
That unfortunately is a fail.
You all watch as the trio's bodies begin to shrivel and curl and sort of like a petrified spider sort of in on themselves.
How did you describe the gaseous spew again?
It was just like a noxious cloud of like
Just like two?
greenish. Yeah, it comes like out from like the midsection between his
Chest
his
tube.
arms.
Yeah, it's classic.
Just
Yeah.
like-
It's a cone, right?
yeah.
15-foot cone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would hit. Yeah.
Weaponized chest tubes. That's how they do it.
And
So, I mean, that's how I do it.
that isn't like an area now. It's all like
You know, when I'm just- when I'm
one
crowning
thing
at
and
the front.
It just slowly dissipates.
Okay. Aye.
And that is the end of its turn.
This is a weird alien
Next
porn.
up is Arya.
I'm going to.
Oh god, it makes it worse when you think about Alien versus Predator. Alien porn versus.
And you're invisible right now, right? You said you had your cloak on as you're coming up the stairs.
Yeah, I put my hood up as I.
What up?
You invisible?
Yep. I'm gonna blight this bitch.
Blight 'em.
Well,
blah 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 blah
oh, yeah, with your cloak on, yeah, you can do that without losing it.
Yeah, it's not concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just you haven't used it in a couple of sessions.
Concentrating on
I'm
putting
just
my clothes on.
I'm just
I
so
used it
curious.
last session, but they could see through it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't remember. 'Cause they had true sight.
Con of 16,
Sorry, what are you casting again?
blight,
Light? Okay.
What type of damage is blight?
necrotic.
I don't think blight works on constructs.
I don't know.
It doesn't say.
Immunities to necrotic? No.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
It is magical though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a spell.
In Baldur's Gate, blight doesn't work on construct.
It's a
constructs.
con save, you said?
Yeah,
Yep.
16.
23.
Okay,
Whoa.
so that's
It makes sense. It's made of iron.
half damage.
I wonder if the milk is also made of iron.
I'm just milky and want to live. This fucking dice is awesome. Dude, can I see your D20 that has the gorgeous one that I convinced you to buy because of your mom's magic?
You got to give it like a spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking gorgeous, man. I fucking love these.
Add for a
It's
special
so
right there.
it's so subtle. Like from here, you're like, oh, it's got like cool, like a little marble in it.
Would
And you
be
fucking look at it and you watch it swirling. It's so badass.
Mesmerizing.
Can I roll it?
Yeah, dude.
17 damage.
13.
You get the momentum going on it.
The spell hits,
Let's go.
and
13
you can
and an
see
18.
the metal plating just starts to slowly corrode, and like little flecks of like rusted iron starts slowly falling off the front of it. Do you turn visible when you cast a spell? No.
No,
Oh yeah, it's
not
the
with the
cloak.
cloak, yeah.
invisibility.
Overpowered cloak.
I know, you and Corey and I talked about this at one point, and he's like, dude, why'd you give that to her? And I was like, you're not even the DM, why are you bitching?
Whoa, well, I don't know what we're talking about now.
This is why. Foresight.
You be careful, because Ren is capable of shooting herself in her own face.
Just throwing her virginity around all willy-nilly.
I think she thinks Riordan's cute. You guys are pretty... out of everybody, you're the closest to the same age.
All right.
You're-
That's your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
All right. So that brings us to the top of the round. I need everyone to make another wisdom save as the orb lets out another...
No, +5
Damn
this time.
I am getting just the worst headaches.
Really bad. Just
Wisdom?
automatic fail.
wisdom, yeah.
Nat 18 for me.
That's a 4.
17.
Okay.
11.
11.
23.
4. Matt.
22 for me and 12 for Kinneros.
All right. So everyone that rolled over a 15 will take 5, and everyone that rolled under a 15 takes 11 psychic damage. as another blast of this concussive kind of mind-numbing wave hits you again.
Oh, is this considered psychic damage?
It is, yep.
Okay, then Palmer's immune to it.
Okay.
Nice.
That'd be nice.
It's awesome.
And yeah, we're top of the round again, so Riordan.
What up? I'm gonna go like, fucking hell.
My brain.
And then I'm gonna go, where I'm gonna go here. So you said this is just a pile of rubble and a table and
Yeah,
stuff?
it might have served some sort of purpose, but yeah, over time it's just worn down to like just a pile of debris, really.
All right.
Above table, DM put those in there because Ryden's a thing and you need a
All right,
place to
sick.
hide. I will be building maps and be like, this is really flat.
I'm an iron
I
table.
better put one thing here that Riordan can hide behind.
I'm a banana, motherfucker.
So yeah, those are Riordan's rubbles. That's what it is.
I'm going to attempt to hide.
Oh my god.
How far back
Yeah,
is this?
that's
Bush.
enough. That is a nat 20 plus 13, so 33.
You're invisible.
I basically am not on this plane of existence anymore.
Yeah, I don't see his passive perception on here, but I'm pretty sure it's not that great.
Yeah, if you don't see its passive perception, I imagine how that thing's is.
Shots
Yeah, so you dart and duck behind this thing, and it's not even trained on you. It's still looking where it was spewing its noxious fumes.
Sweet. I am going to shoot another arrow. Dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Fuck. Sometimes I can pull it off, sometimes not. I'm going to use another radiant arrow. I should have said that. This and this. Oh, I should have really just had these on side block. Is this one radiant arrow is going to be this fucker because it's sweet. Okay.
You have elven accuracy?
I do. Nice. Nice. All right, so 10, 16, 19, 25, 31, 8. That is 44 damage.
44 piercing damage?
It's a bunch. So it's inside of that is 6 radiant.
Okay.
Sorry if I'm making you math. 6 radiant. 5 lightning.
Okay.
2 psychic.
Okay.
And the rest piercing.
And then everything else is piercing. I'm not in the habit of doing things in components. I really should. It's just so many dice.
What was the total damage? You said 45?
44.
44?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of that goes through. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright. Next up is Falconer.
Alright. On that hit by Riordan, did the elemental damage seem to have an effect? It didn't heal it?
Give me a perception check.
I mean, we saw Zodel's lightning damage, right?
Well, I mean, I didn't know if that was like...
The lightning seemed
19.
to work. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the wounds seem to be healing up, but the elemental damage that Riordan did was fairly minimal compared to his actual piercing damage.
Okay.
So yeah, it's hard to tell, but it doesn't look like it was healing it at all.
Okay. Ooh. boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, can I move Allner? Is it because it's such a big thing, can I still flank with him on it?
Yeah.
Yep.
You'd be
Okay, so
basically here, kind of
Oh.
like the disco ball, but
I think
Or
you'd
like-
have to go around it.
There.
yeah, and if I have to make a sidestep to
Yeah.
go one
that's
over,
fine.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's good.
Alright, first longsword hit for Falconer. Alright, advantage. Yeah, that's good. 26 to hit.
26 does hit, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that is 7 piercing, 9 lightning, 7 radiant.
Okay. Can you give me those numbers again?
Yeah, 7 piercing.
Uh-huh.
Or no, sorry, 8 piercing,
Okay.
9 lightning, and 7 radiant.
And 7 radiant. Okay.
Attack number 2. Is it 24 to hit?
24 hits.
Right. Okay, that's another 8 slashing, 5 lightning, and 5 radiant.
Jesus.
Ah, man!
Jesus.
Was that all together?
I don't really. Yeah, that's everything.
He's my brother, baby.
What's the total on that, brah?
What was that? That's 8, 9, 7, 8, 5, 5. 42 damage. Not so bad.
He's
I
gonna
still
use.
have.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
nope.
go ahead.
He's gonna use one of his reactions to counterattack that.
Okay.
He's gonna swing at you with his massive blade.
Okay.
And that is probably gonna miss. That's 18.
Does not hit.
Okay. So he swings in. You manage to duck below, and it hits the ground with a massive clang, and sparks and bits of iron shavings come flying up off the ground.
Alright, then I'm gonna have Palmer attack.
Okay.
Oh no, that's 3 plus stuff. That's probably not gonna hit. Okay, so then I will get Palmer to again hit me with a sanctuary as a bonus action.
Alright. And he's going to use another one of his reactions to take a swing with his free arm at Palmer.
Okay.
Maybe.
And that's another 28 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That does.
God's falling.
20 damage, bludgeoning damage, as he swings up and whacks him as he's flying by.
Is that considered a magical sword?
His attacks are magical, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay,
Alright, that's my turn.
that's turn. Next up is Odell with Ren on deck.
Zodel is
Then
going
Kairos.
to, with all this energy from haste, sprint all the way up and bonus action summon Echo Zodel across. Aye.
Maybe.
So as to enact the advantage. And I am going to come in with Gondamax Big Slash. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Ah, okay. I didn't say it that attack, so I won't add it. But next time I'm gonna do my Great Weapon Master stuff. 9 plus 9. That's 18 damage.
18
Slashing.
Slashing damage, okay.
Second attack. This time I'm gonna do the Great Weapon Master thing, so that's -5 to what I roll. 17.
17 unfortunately does not hit.
Threat.
As your swing comes in, he bats it out of the way with his free fist and then slams you with a reaction. That probably...
Slams me or the Echo? Because the Echo has been the one like. First attack me.
Whoever's swinging at him.
I mean, it's both of us.
Well, whoever did that last attack.
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It was me.
You're the one in front or behind?
Yeah, in front.
Okay, yeah.
I just figured since it could like rotate, it didn't really matter.
16 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Alright.
Damn, that was a low roll.
Yeah, that wouldn't have hit base Odell.
Yeah. I know what the +2 attack is, so I was like, oh, Jesus.
I am going to action surge. And this time Echo Zodell is going to hit it with the stuff.
When you action surge, you can use your clone?
I can use my clone for any of my attacks.
Wow.
Interesting.
It's just the extra attack comes from a thing I have to knock.
I'm cool with it. I'm just curious.
Yeah, 23? 24 to hit.
24 hits, yeah.
Cool. That's good. I like that hits. That's cool. That is 29 damage.
By the clone?
Yep.
Shout out clone.
No, shadow
That's all
clone.
slashing damage?
Yes.
Okay.
There would be radiant and stuff in there, but I'm not raging because I'm out of rages. Second attack. Yeah, that is the
Enough.
26. Yeah.
I was gonna say if it's over 20.
26 hit, yeah, that hits.
It's fun over here.
Yeah.
25 damage.
25 damage.
And then because of haste, I get an extra attack action. So I'm gonna capitalize.
Break his legs!
Ooh. 20?
20 just hits.
Okay. Barely. Dynamax is a +13.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay.
Condamax is fucking mighty. I still can't believe those fucking net 20s. Jesus.
What now? 20s.
There's some 88 energy right there.
Just
That
fucking... It just doesn't happen. And then it happened twice.
16 damage?
Today, my mouse and my keyboard Bluetooth both had 88% battery left.
So, I made a Kristania Mini yesterday, and it's just, it's the Mini I got for Storm from X-Men. And I just, added an extra cloak, and I was like, perfect. Yeah, she's up there.
Yep. I see it.
Yeah, just with the...
Oh yeah.
Because it's the cloak that has, the dragon on the back.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
It was that you had to roll a die, and then she had to match whatever you rolled, right?
Yeah, it was D100s to, any time that she threw up the mansion.
Blah.
Right. But it had to be what you rolled?
Yeah, so I would get her to roll a D100, and then for the first 15 times or whatever, I was just kind of subtly rolling. And yeah, then it was 88s. It matched. It was ridiculous.
Isn't that just like a 1 in 100 chance, though?
That's a lot more than that.
Way
We
more
calculated
than that.
it.
It would be a 1 in whatever chance if the number had to be
1 in
something
10,000,
from the beginning,
yeah.
right? But if the number wasn't calculated until you rolled it, you rolled 88 and before 88, never mind.
Yeah, there wasn't a specific number, but it's still, yeah, what did Ski say the odds were? That
Yeah,
one in-
10,000.
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Next up is Ren.
Oh, that's me!
Ren, is it her turn? Right now.
Ah.
Ah!
DM jokes.
I really hope Riordan considers everything I had to tell him.
Just wrecking your character.
He's so cute, and if I die, I don't want to die a virgin. Okay, so I was looking at this shit. So burnish action. I'm gonna summon Hoti. No, Skull. Where'd you put them?
Those
Right
are
here.
free actions.
Those are free actions?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, well, even better.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if I leave from it?
He's out of reactions.
Okay, well then with the rest of my haste,
Oop, that's it.
Yeah, this is what it's like.
with the rest of my haste movement, I'm gonna move back behind this rebel.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Clone Dell is still up there.
Rebel.
I'm gonna put his arms up so they're not in the way.
Just woo girl energy over there.
Touchdown!
I am totally killing all these dudes.
This is my song. Hands up. He's singing about me.
It doesn't help that you guys are right on the seam between both plates. Okay. Here. So as long as they're flanking with Falconer, which I think
Yeah, that's fine.
that should do.
Take him to school.
Alright, free action. Then, as my special action, when you command your beast companion to take the attack action, the beast can make 2 attacks. So it is going to multi-attack. Hold on, what was the other thing? Stop being a dick. Yes, okay. So, what's Skull's attack modifier? Where do I find that?
If you hit extras, it should have their
Far
stats
right.
in there.
Extras. Skull. Oh, perfect. Alright. Action. Bite. Okay, so it's +5 to hit. 15.
No, 15 does not hit.
9. And then I will use my bonus action to... What the fuck was it called? Except... Oh, when your beast companion doesn't attack. Oh no, Primal Companion. As a bonus action on your turn, command your Primal Companion to take another action. So, that's a nat 20.
That hits. That works.
So while still invisible, Wolf is summoned and just starts going to fucking town on this thing. And after 2 big bites, nothing, and then it grabs hold of like some of the wires and cables and shit, and it's like hip or something.
My help.
What's the damage?
Massive robot here. Check it out.
So 2d6 plus 3. 5, 6, so 9. Doubled to 18.
Plus the modifier.
21 points of piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13.
Say if its attacks are magical.
They are not magical, I wouldn't imagine, from your beast companions. You know, but between you and me, that's debatable, actually.
I think there's actually a
Because
point
non-magical doesn't do
where
anything.
rangers get a thing where their beasts are considered magical, and I don't think you've reached that yet.
Yeah.
Not magical, so no damage?
Even on a nat 20.
Yeah, immune is no damage, right?
Yep.
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 Fuck!
That's shitty.
Grabs hold of the I didn't think about that when I planned this turn. Fuck! This is what it's like. Alright. That's my turn. I burned my action. Well, actually, I'm invisible still, so I'm going to...
You'd have to hit it again. You become visible again on your turn.
Each
It
turn?
only lasts 1 round, yeah.
Oh. Where is it?
Is it a spell?
Nature's Veil.
It's an ability.
Until the start of your
Oh,
next
no,
turn.
wait. How many levels of ranger are you? Yeah, exceptional training. Beginning at 7th level, the beast's attacks now count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so 21 points of damage.
That's exciting.
That's fun.
Out of 3 attacks, still for fucking one of your wolves, that's pretty good.
I feel bad.
Thanks, buddy.
Every time I search stuff, I'm always like bringing bad news. I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry. It feels nice being like, you can do that.
Okay, so she's gonna cast.
That was just a bite attack, right? His pounce attack is a different type of attack. Or does it?
Magical pounce.
Extras. Thanks, babe. Bite. Piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It's probably not that strong, right?
Yeah. So Skull
-2.
leaps up and manages to get a mouthful of his internal wiring and stuff, and then he just basically like kind of pushes them to the side.
Okay, so then recasting Nature's Veil and going.
Was it your bonus action, him attacking for that nat 20?
Oh, is Nature's Veil a bonus action?
I believe so.
Seems like
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
As a bonus action. Yeah, bonus action was. Okay, so I'm not invisible anymore. But I am gonna go. What's your movement? 35, yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 over here. Alright, that's my turn.
And I'll say with your passive perception, you notice that there's wiring leading up to these different areas.
I don't know what that means, but there are things in the floor that go from this one to that one, and that one to that one, and good boy, Skull. That's my turn.
Next up is Kinros.
Alright, Kinro's gonna peek out from the corner there
hello.
and
Hello there.
unload a 4th level magic missile into that thing.
Nice.
My man.
Oy.
Nice voice. Where's your chip?
Spin my book.
Ooh, that's a lot of 4s. Nice.
Nice.
8,
You don't keep it with
12,
I
16,
keep it on my book.
18, 20 plus 6. 26 force damage.
Nice. Nothing to roll for, too. That's pretty sweet.
Don't have any chips, do we?
No, we don't.
Oh, I didn't have to stop. Sorry.
You are the worst DM ever.
You're supposed to bring the DM offerings, not the other way around.
Oh, yeah, I said I was going to get water.
That was like 3 rounds ago.
Is Kinros doing anything else?
No, I think that's all all his spells otherwise are concentration or psychic or fire damage.
Get out of line of
So-
sight.
I feel that.
Yeah, he'll go hug up the corner there, so he's kind of out of view.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, what's his HP down to? He's gonna pop a potion as his bonus action.
Alright.
So
Pop, lock, and
one
drop it.
regular potion, 2d4 plus 4, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 4.
Plus 4, yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's double ones now.
Oh
Used up my 4s.
Is it 2
So
or is
6 HP.
it regular healing?
Yeah.
No. Celebrate small wins. Oh, we off?
No.
Or no, it's
Construct first.
construct. Yeah. It's so interesting playing with multiple devices on
Alright.
Safari because it keeps wanting me to load what you're loading right now.
Oh.
Do we say that Zodel was the real Zodel?
That one's fake Zodels. This one's real Zodel.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop.
So his body swivels, and he's going to take another bladed attack at Falconer.
He's gonna make a wisdom saving throw first.
Oh.
For why?
Sanctuary. Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
What's that do again?
You have to roll wisdom saving throw before hitting it.
It's till the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or damaging spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or choose a new target, or lose the attacker spell.
So if he fails, he has to choose a different target. So I'm not actually losing my attack. I can attack somebody else.
Yeah, it's basically it would deflect off me, or if there was nobody else around, then you would just not be able to attack anything.
Okay. You rolled a 13, which probably does not work.
Palmer's DC is 14. So.
Nice.
Alright. So yeah, it will deflect off and attack Zodel's
Echo.
Echo there.
Echo.
That is a nat 20.
Ooh.
That does
You don't
hit.
have to worry about
She gone.
damage. She gone.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do retrace, but
Poof.
no need.
Yeah, don't retrace on my. No.
1 HP.
It's not the
Keep
real
him around.
Zodel.
Yeah.
And then he's going to, with his other hand, he's going to reach into the forge
Oh.
and just hold his hand there.
Oh, what a.
Into like this thing.
No, into the
the
wall.
forge.
Oh,
there.
okay.
That's all like
Okay.
blue and red flames. And you hear in his robotic voice again, error with canister, dispersion, reboot. And that's the end of his turn.
Is this only the second round?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okie dokie.
Oh, yeah. Cut off his arm that's in the forge.
25, I guess. Actually, I could have done that better. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's basically the same spot. Okay, I'm gonna do. I don't know if this
What
is
do you mean?
gonna
I can't see you.
do any damage. I'm gonna do poison spray.
Okay.
Con save of 16.
Didn't we try that? I didn't think poison worked.
I don't know if we've done poison.
And we tried necrotic before and it did work.
Well, it's a 21.
Ah,
Is
okay.
it not immune to poison?
It is.
Oh.
But he made the save and I had to let her know.
Oh.
Sorry. I'll shut the fuck up.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe,
back-
maybe
I'm
when you're the DM.
I'm backseat DMing. I apologize.
The poison spray comes out and just kind of like envelops him, and he doesn't seem phased by the cloud at all.
Okie doke.
That's your turn.
Yep. Because it
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
say anything about. Yeah, half
You're
damage
at
or
the
anything.
top
so.
of the round again. Everyone make a wisdom save again. There's another pulse from this.
That's fact.
Nice.
That's better.
23.
18.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
11.
11,
18.
18.
17 for me, 16 for Kinneros.
Alright, anyone that rolled over 15 takes 2 points of psychic damage. Anyone who rolls under takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Oh, you rolled bad.
Yes.
Is that on like
Have
two
you
dice?
met me?
He's wearing the shirt.
I knew there was a reason you wore that today.
Bro, you just left.
And Riordan.
So.
Turn again.
Right. I can't quite get up there.
You were retired.
Alright, I'm gonna go run over by Kinneros.
There's not enough room back here. Get out of here. What the fuck you doing? This is my hiding spot.
Hold my hand and we can disappear together.
As Kinneros casts invisibility.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You got this.
I'm gonna shoot another. I wonder if I can get into his. I'm just gonna do another radiant arrow. Fuck it. That is enough. That's fucking 29 to hit.
Yeah, that's enough. Unless you're fighting a god. Yeah, that's enough.
Where'd it go?
Oh god, that handful of dice. It's so easy. It's so much easier to see on this side of the table.
Yeah. One for that.
That's a problem. I gotta count how many dice I need to roll. Fucking hell.
Alright.
Sneak attack, you get that every turn?
If I have advantage or if somebody is within 5 feet.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. It's not an auto crit, but it's sneak attack damage.
If somebody is within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So
And I was-
I'm just tanking up there. Yeah.
Well, and ultimately.
Oh, within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
I was like, is
Okay.
that why you moved up to Kinneros?
No, within
No.
5 feet of the thing you're shooting at. Because they're like preoccupied.
Right.
Distracted, really.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
All right,
Is it-
so 27 piercing. Sorry, 28 piercing.
Jesus.
1 psychic.
Okay.
And 2 lightning. No, hold on. I'm fucking. Okay, 1 lightning. Never mind.
I hate it when that happens.
And 7 radiant.
Okay.
For a total of
1,000,000.
43.
That was just the extra. What was the total damage? It
40.
was-
No,
43.
for the wisdom save.
Oh, 4.
4 if you were under 15.
Yeah, you take 2 damage.
Thought you were asking about his attack.
43 damage total.
All right. He's getting pummeled.
That's the way I like him.
He's keeping his hand in that fire.
Super heating that sword or hand or something.
Falconer, it's your turn again.
Lisa, my turn.
With Zodell on deck.
It's me, Falconer.
I hit the things. Hey, that's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
One of these. One of these. Alright. 6 flashing, 5 lightning, 4 radiant.
Damn.
6 slashing? Hold on.
6, 5,
They
4.
look like they should feel like an eraser.
Yes.
Yeah, those are pretty dope, actually.
They look like they should feel like an eraser when you pick them up. They look like they should feel rubbery.
Yeah, Oscar has a couple like that. I think of those exact like purple.
How else has he
variety.
died?
How many fucking times on Sunday did your brother like? He's like, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
don't-
dude, it's been 3 minutes.
I don't even know how he was so zoned out. It was.
He's gonna take a reaction slash at you with his giant blade.
Right?
In Europe, a slash is considered a
That's
poop.
30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Good. Put him in his place. That fucking prick. I mean, I love you.
Hold on.
If Riordan is not into it, Falconer, how about...
Something about virginity.
27
I-
slashing damage.
I have seen how the wolves do it. I think I understand.
Great. And I'm going to use my reaction to rebound parry that back.
Oh my man.
There it
I'll
is.
send 13 back.
Nice.
That's a hefty little sandwich.
Is that a
Damage
paladin
sandwich.
thing or falconer?
That's
No, it's
the Mora's Valor.
The
Ah.
feet, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's
Two
our-
brothers.
It's our,
Two brothers.
it's our feet.
And then a floral armada came.
Did we just fight
A pretty badass feat, yeah. Alright, and then second attack was a 24 again.
That hits, yep.
Okay, that's 7 plus 4, 11 slashing damage. Yeah, 3 lightning damage,
What's the in-game date?
and 6 radiant damage.
Alright.
May 22nd.
Alright, and then Palmer's gonna go. Wow. That's double not ones on the advantage.
Does he pop? How does that work?
Well, those dice are like
Tony.
destroyed.
He just had his pop there. He
Yeah.
can be on the chair, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
He was just
It's going to climb.
going for some Lego.
So yeah, so you make a couple of massive blows on this thing, and you're hitting sparks and little chips of iron or
Tony. Sorry.
Alright, Palmer's gonna hit his last sanctuary on Falconer.
Nice.
Think about that cult song every time you. Sanctuary. in the world.
okay. That's everything.
That's everything.
All right, Zodel, you are up.
Zodel is going to lightning fast. All the way behind. And the bonus action.
As you start moving with incredible speed, his weird eye focuses on you and follows you as you're walking up behind him, and he immediately spins around to face you.
Well then, while he's trained on me, my clone is gonna smack. When he turns, does his arm come out of the forge, or is it?
It's just the top part that's following you.
Ooh, okay.
Very, very modular.
Okay, well, clone is aiming directly for the hinge of that arm. Not that I don't know if that matters. And yeah. Yes. Okay. And Great Weapon Master, all the things. Yeah, that does it. That's 17 plus 8.
1-5.
Yep. 2d6 plus 19. That is 26 damage?
That's slashing damage.
Yes.
Alright. He's gonna make a reaction against you.
Against the one that...
Yeah, the one he's looking at.
Oh, okay, me.
24 to hit.
Just barely hits. That wasn't a joke. I'm hasted and I have Shield of Faith on.
Yeah.
My AC is 23
No,
right now.
I know that's awesome.
My pecs are just like glowing.
tits. Your tits are
They're
glowing.
called breasts.
They're pecs under the tits.
I cast glowing tits.
23 slashing damage.
23.
It's like a chest tooth, but the opposite.
Ding. Okay, and then haste action. No. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to unleash incarnation, and my clone is going to attack again. All the things. Damn, that's a nat 1 and a nat 3.
Oof.
That definitely doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I started here. 50. I am going to haste action Disengage.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
And my clone is still up. Yep.
So, Dale, you are very quick. Perhaps a falconer and rider. Yeah. Ren is gonna get in the fight here. How's this thing looking?
It's seen better days.
That's how it sounds, isn't it? That's how it sounds on this side of the table.
I would say bloodied, but it doesn't have any blood. So.
All right, so we're going.
Oily.
It's oily.
Oily.
Yeah,
It's oily.
same thought, same
very,
time.
Very viscous.
Yep. It's got some transmission fluid all over the place.
It looks like it's like crying out of its one big eye.
Fuck! I wish Tate
It's
was
just a
here.
big oil spill on the ground.
I wish Tate was
Watch
here
Watch your step.
because I had a thing planned for Zenzu, like a tag team combo attack, and he's not fucking here. What is this? Is this an action? Are you in action? Tell me. What
What are you trying
action?
to do?
I have protection from poison. This thing just spewed poison. It's looking rough. I'm going to attack it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, was it?
Hmm?
Never mind.
What?
I don't know what that was all about either. Yeah.
Apparently you rolled something on...
It's like an athletic check for 10. Nice
Yep.
work.
Oh, then I accidentally hit it with my thumb.
Cool.
Yeah.
As you're running up to it.
Yeah. Actions. All right.
And you're flanking with Shadow Zodel. Oh,
Sword.
Oh,
All right.
I don't know.
We're
I
gonna
was
go
going to say
in.
Palconer.
We're gonna go in.
Yep.
We're gonna go in with the white axe first. Oh yeah, athletics check's 10. That's fucking weird. Oh god, that's only a 19 to hit.
That gets it.
19 does not hit.
Fuck. All right, going in with the
As
other.
your axe glances off its hard exterior gel.
All right, 17 plus 9 for a 26. That'll hit.
26 hits.
All right, so that's 1d6 plus 5. That's 4, so 9. Is it slashing or piercing for the axes?
Slashing.
I don't think it matters, but yeah, 9 slashing. And bonus action. I'm gonna command what's his face skull to attack again. Right? Is that same same turn? Yeah. That doesn't hit. The 14 to hit.
Yeah, misses.
All right, that's my turn.
Skull is nipping at his heels, doing.
He's still just trying to like spit out the oil and stuff. He's like,
He's like,
I don't know what to do with this. This is not people.
It's like dogs and
Normally I-
peanut butter, but it's just like, no.
That's your turn, right?
Mhm.
Next up is Kinneros.
Alright, I'm back.
Everybody poops,
Everybody.
except for Kim Jong Un. If you believe the tabloids.
Alright. Well, it worked so good the first time, I'm gonna do the 4th level magic missile again.
Nice.
Right.
Little peekaboo magic missile. I like it.
Yeah. Just imagining him just like between Riordan's like legs, he's just like boo boo.
Yeah, it doesn't do a shitload of damage, but it's a clutch spell just to have guaranteed damage on somebody.
Yeah. 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14, 20 bludgeoning damage or force damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. He is magic missiles arc out and kind of like flare away from Kinneros and then immediately train back in on the construct and slam into him.
Fun.
And next up is the Dark Anvil. You hear
I
that
said Dark Hander for a second. I was like, oh my god.
It's his battle suit. And hear the robotic voice.
Technically, I can put a person in that little slot.
Dispersion unit rebooted. Commence. He lets out that noxious fume again. He's gonna go this way.
So, Falconer and me?
Falconer and yeah, is
Me
that
clone.
Shadow?
Yeah.
That is a DC 19 Constitution save for Falconer, and you're dead.
I know.
23.
23 saves. So
Plus 5
you
because you're 5 feet from yourself.
take
That includes it in my roll. None of my saving throws are less than a 5. So
Falconer's build is pretty clutch. I like that.
that is 22 poison damage.
So half to 11, or that is
No,
half.
that is half.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bunch. It's a bunch of damage on that breath.
And then he's still holding his arm in the fire. You can see some of the wounds on his chest they're absorbing the flames, and the wounds are slowly closing up. And then his last attack, he's gonna.
I don't like being in this thing's butthole.
Upon hearing the voice of Ren talking about his butthole, he swings around with a massive fist.
Kill your own character. Do it, I dare ya.
20.
Hits.
Damn it. So close. 20 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that wasn't a JFK. That was an attempted Trump.
Jesus.
That is 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's
she
funny.
takes this massive fist upside the head.
20 points?
20 points.
I had worse from my last period. There's a lot of untapped potential for Ren here. I'm helping Corey open up.
Oh, man.
You're opening up the wrong side.
That's what she said.
Arya. Quickly take your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, action, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, bonus action, turn the wheel.
Oh, I didn't.
Alright, which way are you turning?
Totally forgot about that.
Or right?
I was gonna go right, because righty tighty.
No, lefty loosey, lefty loosey.
We want to shut it off! You can turn it to the right.
Yeah, turn
I'm
it
turning
right.
it to the right.
Still looking at that giant robot's asshole.
Hopefully. Sometimes Shay's brain is opposite.
You turn the wheel to the right, and you hear a clicking noise, and
Sometimes.
you can see
I'm opposite of myself.
along the cords or channels or whatever this is.
Yeah.
You see this
What do you mean, whatever it is? I brought you down and showed you it all.
pulsing light
Oh no.
goes down the channel from the forge and goes over to that
Beacon.
pedestal there, and
Okay.
there's on top of it is affixed this kind of crystalline. It looks almost like a glass doorknob almost.
Okay.
As soon as the light hits that thing, it lights up.
That's why you go left.
I
Lefty
think-
loosey.
I
Is
think
the
we
forge
have
still
to.
on? Is the flame
Yeah,
still
the
on?
the flame goes.
I think we
Okay.
have to touch the pedophile's jewel. That's what those are called. Yes.
That's your turn.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
everything.
Top of the round again. You
Everyone
were
making-
noticing that regularly that pulse that gave the psychic blast to you would happen probably right about now, and you all kind of like wince knowing that it's coming, and nothing happens.
Nice.
I guess ready to do
Riordan's turn.
Did we get
Wire
any sense
down,
of
fuck it up.
what's here over on the corner there?
You
It's
want to
just
give me a
shelving unit.
quick perception check?
Sure. Vibes.
That's in there, right?
Hmm?
That's in there?
What?
This thing.
That?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
22.
22. They look almost like metal boxes, but you're noticing that there are like these lights on it, and they kind of like flicker like I don't know, like levels of something.
Power, would you say?
Oh, like audio
Possibly.
levels,
Yeah,
sort of?
yeah. Kind of
That's a cool idea.
flickers like that.
I didn't write that.
Yeah, they're all roughly about the same size.
I genuinely didn't write that. That's he's fucking crushing this. I'm loving it.
Yeah, they're just basically like 1 foot by 2 foot high boxes just lined up against the wall. And yeah, you can see like some of the conduits and stuff are heading over towards it.
Interesting. I'm torn between death and tactics.
Choose
Do we
tactics.
die or do we be smart? Boss, I'm gonna kind of lean into the smart side of things here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, make sure you don't put Zodella on that team.
Riordan, don't die. I want to know what you taste like.
I can't quite fucking get there. Is there? Can I, with the 22? Can I see like some kind of like panel or power button or like a switch or a just
on those boxes?
yeah.
It does look like there could be something that looks like buttons, but
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to.
Question: when I turned the dial, was it just one of the channels going to this that glowed,
Yeah.
or do all of them start glowing?
no, it seemed like it was following the
Like
route
this one.
from there
Okay.
and ended there, and then the light
Okay.
on that
So,
doorknobby
okay.
kind of thing at the top lit up.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to.
And when I turned it, did it stop there, or can I keep
Yeah,
turning
it doesn't look like it will go any further.
Interesting. Okay. Fuck. Well, so we've got an orb in the middle that is the disco ball.
Yep.
We've got a glowing doorknob,
Oh, no.
and we've got a shelving unit that looks like a mixing board. Wow, I'm made of questions. But
It's just a really old 1980s stereo unit.
yeah, just like a big room-size synthesizer. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, I can't.
You can come up and give me a high five.
Yet, hello.
Just don't die.
Oh, I can get up there. That's interesting.
I need you to help me put together my coffee table from IKEA later.
Keep the summer sale. In the disco ball, you said it was an orb before when I made that perception check when we were
Yeah.
walking up the stairs?
Yeah, it's basically looks like it does there. It was pulsating with that blue and purple light, and then it would like pretty much like kind of like in waves. It would pulsate.
Interesting.
Good sound effects.
I'm gonna see. I can't quite get to the power box, but I can, I guess, with a dash.
Bonus action dash.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if I can
Oh
get.
yeah, rogue.
1, 2,
Can't you just run like lots?
6, 7, 8.
that
Oh,
out of the
perfect.
way.
I'm gonna go zippity doodah over here. And
My, oh my, what a wonderful
movement
day.
and then bonus action dash.
exactly.
Okay.
And then, can I? I'm going to. Oh, I can't. Does the glowing thing?
You still have an action left.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I, is it something that looks like you can grab it?
Yeah, when
Kind
you
of
say
like-
doorknob, is it like
It looks like it's attached.
Okay. So what I'm going to do then? I'm going to.
Twist it.
I'm going to touch it, shocking grasp,
Flick it.
Okay.
ooh?
and so it's an
So
attack
you
action.
just basically like just.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
putting any pressure or.
I'm just gonna grab the thing
Okay.
and see if I can crush it with shocking grasp as an action or an attack.
Okay.
Just, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Very Zodell mentality. I love it.
I am turned on by his grip strength.
That is a,
I am right here.
That's a 17 to hit for
Uh,
the inanimate object.
Yeah, 17 hits. You put your hand on it and like go to like crush it as you will, and the electricity goes out. But as soon as you hit it, there's a light click, and you notice that light that ran into it now comes back out of it along the channel and goes towards that whole area on the
Oh,
wall.
sick.
And
Okay.
it immediately this massive blue aurid looks almost like water, like a Stargate kind of.
Okay.
The runes light up, and yeah, the electricity ripples down the outside of this thing and along the floor.
Fun. It's my whole turn.
So it's just glowing. It's not like
Yeah, it's just like it like looks like it activated some sort of like watery wall glowing blue.
So nothing
About-
opened. It's just like
We've
basically
been through a bunch of portals
Yeah,
here
it looks-
already.
it's a portal.
it's a okay.
We walked through the glowing one, now through the water one, I guess. Still by a machine's asshole.
Poison spray.
Next up is Falconer again.
Alright. One more hit. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Works really well if you cross them.
Right. 11 slashing damage.
Oh, blue butthole.
10 lightning damage. 7 radiant damage.
Okay, so that is 28 damage. Okay.
Alright, now I'm gonna use my bonus action and I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud on myself.
You still have Sanctuary
just-
up, or is that done now?
It's done as soon as I attack a guy. Yeah.
As soon as they attack you guy.
You're doing what? Spirit?
Okay, Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
So, all these undead spirits start floating around me in nice, bright white color, because the damage type is going to be radiant for this.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my second attack. Dirty 20 again.
Yes, sir.
They're both zoned.
Alright, so this is going to do an extra 1d8 radiant damage. Alright, so that is 6 slashing damage, 6 lightning damage, and 6 radiant damage.
Jesus.
And so, with Spirit Shroud, any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. So I will obviously pick the construct. So he cannot heal, and he has 10 feet less movement.
Are the lights too bright for you, Brett?
No, I'm
he's
good.
gonna
Oh, okay. You
use
just looked like you were shielding your eyes.
one
Nope.
of his reactions to take a swing at you again.
Come at me, bro.
26.
That hits.
Isn't it nice to be able to hit him? Isn't it just lovely?
I didn't have any problems not hitting him before, so.
But now that you know how hard it is and being able to hit him, isn't it great?
That's what she said.
That's nasty.
It's an 8. I need a 10. 7, 8, 9, 29 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I will use my reaction again and rebound parry 14 of that back at you.
Dang. Oh, you can just use your reaction?
It's a reaction, yeah.
Dang.
And they technically get 2 reactions.
I used that in the last session.
Yeah.
It's only per rest.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, that's right.
it says per rest. It doesn't specify long or short rest.
It should be long rest. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I assumed that was the case. So
Yeah.
so I used that, and I've used the cancel crit already.
Yeah.
There's 2 different reactions that you can use per long rest inside of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
That's sweet.
And then, once per long rest as well, crit on a 19, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He already used
Which
that
I have
last
not
time.
used that yet.
Didn't you use that last
Still hanging
initiative?
Yeah, I thought you used that last time.
No, he canceled the crit.
No, I canceled the crit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
He did.
create a crit. He canceled the crit.
Yeah, if you're within 5 feet of somebody, you can cancel.
Oh, I was thinking of the rules of Joe when if I use my curse, I crit on a 19 or 20.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
no,
was
that,
thinking of.
the Vamora's Valor was a handmade feat. Yeah. Still took a lot of working.
All right.
Clearly still not perfected.
Okay, and then Palmer is going to circle around to Falconer.
We're just gonna get a big old Ner corner over here. Ner. Over here?
Yep. And he's going to give Falconer a little cure wounds. Falconer's down to 5 HP.
Damn.
So it'll be 5 plus ability modifier.
I don't know what your password is, it's just logging
Is
out.
4.
2
9 hit points.
2679.
2679
16.
Jeez, I'll never remember that.
It's not like we have it on recording or anything.
I'll still never remember it, and I'll cut it out probably, so.
Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Oh, look who
Yep, no, it was 9 HP healed, and that will be my turn.
Alright. Next up is Zodel.
Alright. Zodel is going to 5, 10, 15. Then I'm gonna summon bonus action Echo. And I'm gonna attack. With the Great Weapon Master stuff. Yeah, that hits.
What is it?
What's the max?
16 plus 8, 24.
Yeah.
We need numbers, bro.
I mixed up damage and
It was a 12, but I'm just gonna sell it.
it's like nat 1. Yeah, nat 20. Reroll the 1. Yeah. 27.
Please heal yourselves.
27 down.
Slashing.
So you guys are repeatedly wailing on this thing. You're noticing more and more cracks and stuff starting to appear in its hard exterior.
Second attack, I'm gonna aim for the largest one that my clone can see. Big, weighty, cleave in the side. Grow up and master all the things. Plus
Nobody's
8.
moved in a hot minute.
21.
21 hits.
Nice.
I mean, I ran all the way across the
Cha.
But yeah, just like everybody here is like, we're good.
Reroll ones and twos.
Oh no.
Well, that's still 5, so that's 25
I've got
damage.
dysuria.
You gotta spell it with an O, as in, oh no, I've got diarrhea.
You guys are like attacking it from all sides. His head is like swiveling, trying to focus on a target. And the last hit, he's gonna take a massive swing with his blade at you again. 21.
Hits my clone. And then with haste, I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah. And then... Yeah, haste action, I'm gonna... Can I, like... Oh... I don't know if we're heading towards the portal yet, but I have a feeling if we are, it's going to take Kinneros a long time. I don't know if I should, like, grab him and then bring him closer.
You can instant relocate. He's fine.
He also
Yeah,
has
also
Misty
true.
Step.
That is true. Okay, hold on. Retracting that.
You can also fly, pretty sure. Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Movement shouldn't be an issue for him then. Okay. Then you know what? Whatever. I'm going to walk up and do my extra haste attack. Great Weapon Master, all of the things. Yeah, that's a 19 plus stuff. That hits. 19 plus 8, 27.
-5, isn't it? For
Well, yeah, but it's a plus 13 minus 5, so plus 8 still.
Gotcha.
Reroll 1s and 2s. Okay, that's better. Another 25 damage. Slashing.
Dude, this thing's just gonna be a bunch of bolts on the ground.
You hit him, and he physically takes a step back, focusing on you, and takes another swing at you.
Oh, no.
I think that misses. That's a 18.
That misses.
Nice.
I'm swinging gun mechs around, and it's just like, ping, ping.
Blocking it. Like the Deadpool, like when he's getting shot at.
That, but with one giant slab of metal, like, whoa.
You hear the robotic voice again. Loading canister. Ren is next.
Can you get tooted on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that every time I eat now. Loading canister.
Do you have a D100 over there?
Sure.
Summon
Sure
Crystal?
I do. Somewhere.
I can,
Oh yeah, if you look at my dice, there's a ton.
Yeah.
I can lend you one. These sparkly
Jesus.
ones.
Well, he's gonna roll them.
Boy. Yep.
It's fine.
Like, all my dice are over there. He's got all the options. He's just gotta find them in the mess.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, roll a D100.
Thunderbox!
Nice.
That's what my dice is called.
Yeah, I know. 37.
Okay. Ren is going to.
And these back.
Permanent.
Yeah, he's in hibernation.
If there's
mode. It's
fucking
winter.
cushions, man. If there's fucking cushions.
He's getting his 20 hours of sleep instead of the summer 19.
All right. How does the spirit in the axe work? Is it an additional? It's just additional damage, right?
Yeah, depending on which axe you're using.
I'm using the white axe.
So it's an extra D6 radiant damage.
D6 radiant. Okay. So I'm swinging for the butthole because I don't want to look at it anymore. Oh god. No wait. 21. 22.
Hits.
That hits.
Nice. All right. Oh, I have 2d6s. So 7 points of slashing, 3 points of radiant.
It was 7 total.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, just different damage types. radiant.
Tell me how Ren wants to take down this.
Oh,
Yes.
slice and strain.
Hold on, I want to roll my next
Get
attack.
it.
I'll be quick.
I'd misses.
No, I'll wait.
Right up the butt.
Ren, actually, this is poetic. I wish I hadn't made you roll the D100. There's a moment where Ren swings the white axe, and the spirit of Hukti is expanded around the blade as it does when the radiant damage hits. And at the same time, the dark wolf spirit comes in, even though Skull was there, he's now spirit, and they both come into this central clench that rips this creature apart. And Ren sort of finds herself in this moment in time where nothing else around her is moving as the wolves tear this creature asunder. She just feels the clenching of the axes. She feels the power and the vibration through her limbs, and as her totems glow and press against what is now a narrowing vision of darkness, Ren comes back to. And for those of you who were around her, that you all saw these black and purple wisps come out from Ren's eyes for just a moment. Well, my wolves are very I lost your accent. My wolves. That was a bit much. That is a portal, yeah?
So yeah, the wolves rip this thing apart, and it's standing there on one leg for 1 second, its eye spinning around, and then it slams over onto the ground. And then a few seconds later, the portal disappears.
Oh, shit.
Can I turn the wheel to the left?
Yeah, you turn the wheel to the left, and you see the power go along the cord, and it bypasses that thing that Riordan hit and goes towards those boxes in the far wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that the level goes up just a little bit.
Interesting. And if I turn it back to the right?
You turn it all the way back to the right, or into the mid.
Try it back to where it was for this
Yeah,
thing.
back to where it was for the portal.
Okay, yeah, you turn it all the way back to the left again, and the follow the energy goes from the machine back to the button where it lights up again.
And I'm gonna just...
The button lights up again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, as soon as you hit the button, fires up the portal again.
Oh, sick.
All right.
Are we going?
I don't know how to breathe underwater.
Pretty sure
Good thing you have a potion of water breathing in your backpack.
But I don't want to have to use them if I don't have to.
Well, I mean,
Hold
Just
your
learn to
breath
breathe
then,
water.
I
I
guess?
don't know how far we have to swim. That is the question, because I cannot drink potion
Do
underwater.
we know that it's water?
I don't know. It looks like water. I'm not a good swimmer.
why can't you drink a potion underwater?
I don't think that you can do that.
I mean, you never know until you try.
I don't think that you can do that.
The portal ends again.
I think that it has a timer.
All right. Press it again. That was easy.
So you click it back, its positioning. is
Ski,
like
please tell me
down.
we have it. That's what's easy. Or that was.
Damn, I got to reload it. Just a second.
That was easy.
That was easy.
When I worked at Staples when I was like 14, I had a boss who rewired one that says when you pushed it, it said, "That was stupid."
Anyway, I pressed the doorknob again.
And
That was easy.
that
the portal.
not
fires
a
to
second too
life
late.
again.
I'm gonna put down my hood so everyone can see me.
Oh,
Oh, Arya,
I was wondering, like, where the heck
What's up, guys? Are the
This is-
bodies of the trio still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll sort of
They
I'm
look,
gonna-
they look like prunes.
I'm gonna unfurl the hole and
Sweep them in.
yeah. put them in the hole
Rehydrate.
Ding, 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 ding.
and roll it up.
Is that a healing chest? Do we know that?
No,
Okay. It's just
but
There's a
we don't
recharge
have
station.
time to
deal with you later, you broken trio. I'm gonna go up to the ruin circle portal thing and just
Balder would be gone.
take a little look, see what's going on.
On a portal?
You can't see anything on the other side. You can actually see like the iron wall behind it, and it looks like
It's like a feature wall at a hotel.
yeah, basically it looks like maybe 6 inches of water above it, kind of thing. So there's like a wall of water, and then the iron you can see through it. But it's glowing, and all the ruins around the outside of the portal are lit up.
Have we seen any of these ruins before?
Okay, Arcana check.
Can I make a history check because I read a lot of books?
22.
22. Yeah, you can tell that they're a mixture of like transmutation and all the stuff that you would think that you would need for a portal.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make a history
Nothing like about its
I pull
destination.
out a couple of my books and start looking through the pages.
I rolled a 22 on my Arcana
Oh
as well.
god, history.
check. Yeah, you do recognize some of the runes and stuff.
Anything about its destination?
I don't,
You don't know.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, no.
Books are stupid.
The books are great, I just read the wrong ones.
Are there any other exits from this room, or is it just...
Just the way that you came in. You do notice that now that you know how to fire up this portal, roughly about 10 to 20 seconds, like in between 10 to 20 seconds, the portal shuts off again, and another pulse of the energy starts going back towards the
boxes?
orb, the orb
Or
in
the-
the center.
Okay.
And
Does the orb
and
do
then
anything?
as soon as you click the portal back into place, the ebbing of that disco ball starts to dull, and then the portal flutters up again.
I think that the orb was the headache.
Definitely. And I
Should
think
we break it?
No.
I
Why
don't.
not?
I
Because
just.
what if
No,
it's...
What
I think
happens if you
it's
get shot
powers
3 blocks
portal.
again, mate? You know. that's how
Well,
it
there's
goes.
no blocks in the tower.
Yeah, but it might be a part of the magic for the
Whatever,
portal.
whatever. Just say no.
I kind of want to see what's inside.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
gonna walk through the portal.
All right, so you walk through the portal. Area disappears.
Yeah,
I was
Falconer
gonna
Generals
ask if
will
we
follow.
could put the mansion up, but never mind.
Falconer-
I'll go too.
Falconer walks
Falconer
through,
follows.
disappears.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like with haste, just like rocket in there.
Okay.
I like miss it by like
How
1
long-
second.
how
I
long
just
does-
take
how
this
long
right
does
in
Take
the
yourself
hole.
off.
How long does haste last?
Haste
10 minutes.
Is it a minute?
10 minutes.
No, 10 rounds. It's 1 minute.
Right,
What?
so
No,
1 minute,
it says
yeah.
10 minutes.
No,
thought it was
I'm
1
pretty
minute,
sure
too.
it's 1 minute.
Yep, that's my bad.
You were so confident too.
You
I don't know why I had that in my
start
mind.
to run at breakneck speed, and then you just slow right down.
Then
and
you
you're
stop and you've got that one round of lethargicness where you're just standing
That's
6
right.
inches 6 inches from the portal for 6 seconds, just like "Ah."
Like, Ren walks up and just pushes you through.
And then Kinneros is like, "Oh shit, you guys are gone."
Fly!
Yeah. Just Neo in the Matrix. Just.
All right.
And then as all of you step through this portal, who knows where it takes you? Because
I do.
I have no idea.
Dude, good job.
Standing O right there, dude. That was awesome.
Standing orgasms for everyone.
Well
You
played, sir.
You fucking proper riffed on some of that shit.
Fucking natural.
Okay, so him having the construct put its fist in the fire to like start healing itself. I didn't fucking write that. That was clutch.
Token. Yeah, man, that was super good.
That was very good. You blew my fucking mind, man. There was
You
a
guys
couple of
were-
points I
you
realized
guys
that was...
were going through it pretty fast. I was like, I need to do something. Like he's standing right next to fire, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, how much health? 500 health. Isn't
Yeah.
it crazy how fast they blow through that?
Yep.
Fucking bonkers.
I mean, I think between 3 arrow attacks, I think that was 150 damage
Yeah.
of the 500.
It's freaking... You guys are freaking ridiculous.
Nothing like an
Alright.
assassinate plus a couple of sneak attacks. Get the people going.
As you all step through the portal...
A bunch of beds, and we can just lay down for a second. Cause oh my god.
I'm dying out here.
You think you're that lucky? You silly little bitch. You silly little baby. You adorable little dunce.
Can I have my tray back?
Oh yeah, I don't want it.
Très beaucoup.
Ah. Merci beaucoup.
Did I get this back attached? Honestly, didn't think we were gonna get here.
I mean, it is 9 o'clock. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna wrap up pretty quick. We're not gonna go into a whole other combat. That'd be ridiculous. I don't know why that's not working.
Was that 3 rounds of initiative? Or was that 3.5?
Yeah, I think it was.
3.
I think it might have gone into.
Oh
is-
yeah, I think it was
is the
3.5
encounter
because
still
I
up?
did my movement as my 4th, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not up.
Yeah, I did 3 things.
Yeah, it was 3
So
or 4.
it was halfway through
Jesus, why is that so
4
tough?
when
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah, that makes. Yeah.
As you guys come through the portal,
Here.
that's the portal. However fucking exhausted you are,
Papa,
don't
take
worry.
me.
It's not like I have another 15 fights planned or anything.
Papa, thank you.
How?
Oh, that's
what-
from haste. Yeah, you can take that.
How long do you think we've been like going through this tower? Like, would we have a sense of time?
Make a survival check.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, Zodel's good at these.
I
think I
have
have
discount keen mind with Outlander.
We haven't had to use that in a while.
Yeah.
Here's my background.
I rolled a 17 survival.
Pretty. This is basically a completed map here.
Yeah, 16 survival.
You guys, how do you like the map?
Me likey.
I love the modularity of it, dude.
Yeah.
Super
Oh, man.
convenient.
I wish I was better with Technic. I could have done it with like half the amount of pieces if I knew how to use Technic properly.
I got 21 survival.
Let's see. It was 6. It was only about 6 or 7 hours when you guys got to the Medusa fight. So probably after a little bit of meandering, last fight.
The healing up and stuff after the.
Yeah, and you had a short rest. So
It's been a full day.
it's been about maybe 11 hours, 10 to 11 hours that you guys have been inside here. It's just been a slog of a fucking day.
It's been a day.
While you guys chat for a second, I gotta pee.
Yeah, I don't think I can cast the mansion.
Damn.
Although it says once per day, so technically when I cast it, it would have been like the previous night.
Maybe it's just like every working day as well, you know, like 9 to 5. You know, we're working overtime now, 11 hours. Shit.
Yeah, like it's technically a new day, I guess.
Depending on if it looks like we're heading into a fight, I might need more healing with them. If it does look like we're heading into another fight, I'll pop the potion.
I mean, even if we are heading into another fight, no one's gonna see the door.
Well, yeah, but I thought we couldn't cast it. Can we?
If
that
I
was
can.
an assumption. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then
Like we go through the portal, and there's a bad guy like monologuing, and he spins around, and we're all like gone. He's like, "What the hell?"
yeah.
There's some weird orc guy over there doing like that
Yeah, it looks like a
fat
zombie
guy
jam
in
thing.
the garage lightsaber maneuvers.
like
What about lightsaber maneuvers?
I was just say that there's a dude over there.
Zombie janitor over there. Just getting it done. Practicing the man.
I don't know how offensive that would be to an orc.
That's an orc?
I mean, based off of Lord of the Rings.
Oh. It's a white orc.
So you all step through this arcane gate and begin to appear on the other side. There is a very pungent smell of rot, of decay. And as you begin to focus, now this room is well lit, the only one that you've come through that is well lit. Not just dim light, but proper light. You look past this oblong set of stairs up into what can only be described as a hall of surgery and death. And you watch as that orc individual and this fellow here
Ooh, cool.
chuck a couple of corpses through an additional arcane gate at the back of the hall. Well, there are my new pets. Come in, come in. There is no time to waste.
Oh, it's a wizard Doc Ock. That's exciting.
Yeah, as he spins, the mechanical legs creep out from like around the backside of him as he skitters up and over the table, over a corpse to stand before you. As the gatekeepers did not do a good job, there are a few of you that will just become food for my pets.
Huh?
This guy is completely sane and totally normal. Yeah, this is good.
Hey, cheeky one! Oh, and so young and supple. You will make a great servant.
How do I get my own robot spider legs?
You will not get any legs at all because you will become a feast for my pets. We do not take your kind here.
What about that janitor?
I don't even know how to fucking respond to that.
Is it an orc?
He works for me in the attempt to be upgraded like my children. But between you and me, that will never happen. Now, be silent. And the rest of you, come forth to be dissected.
Well,
Do people just do this willy-nilly at their free will? Like, this doesn't...
what's your name anyway? What, like, if we're gonna be killed, I'd like to know.
His
Should
name
we go back
is,
through the portal?
I like that other guy better.
well, like you said, the portal shuts off after every 12 seconds.
Yeah.
No more portal. And his name is, starting next session, roll initiative.
That is the weirdest name.
The name's initiative. Roll initiative.
Dr. Hemlock. Challenge rating 18.
Hemlock spelled phonetically, like it sounds.
H-Y-M...
Nope.
L-O-C-K-E?
H-Y-M lock.
Haha, I got it right.
Nice.
I looked up like names for poisons, and like there's hemlock,
Yep.
so I made it hemlock.
Because he's poisoned.
He's just as twisted as they come. Yeah, if you want to pass around that build, he's fun.
Mojo.
Yeah, nice and it's pretty subtle.
Yeah, that is That's a creepy dude.
Little equal parts dexterity and psychoticness. That's nice.
Nice. Scissors are a good touch, yeah.
He's
Yeah, I channeled a little bit of that crazy fucking psycho doctor from Baldur's Gate 3 and into the build.
he's like a weird
Does
doc.
that mean I can convince him to kill himself then?
Oh,
Maybe. We'll find out.
like a weird Edward Scissorhands Doc Ock.
That's what I was
wizard.
gonna say.
There's a weird
Like
Edward
Hemlock
Scissorhands, Doc Ock
Scissorhands.
fucking dude in Baldur's Gate 3, and Ski, his first time playthrough, just convinced the guy to kill himself so he didn't have to fight him. I was like, how the fuck?
What was your charisma? Wow.
Your parents didn't love
Pretty
you.
high. Pretty high. I think I was plus 16 on everything
Yeah.
Dang.
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Jesus.
my first playthrough with my warlock too, the charisma was just off the fucking hook. I literally killed an old lady in the middle of the street in front of the police, and they were like, "You're going to jail," and it's like you can persuade them to not. And I was just like, "The old lady tried to rob me, that's why I killed her," and they're like, "Oh, okay," and then they just fucking leave.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. So I just went around.
We've had problems with her before.
I just went around fucking like, somebody's like, "I've got something that you need, but you have to persuade me to get rid of it." And I was like, "Stab you in the face." And the police are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, he took it off me. I'm just taking it back." And they're like, "Oh, okay." Okay, for that combat, let's pull that up. Get some experience here.
Oh boy.
Short and sweet this evening. Wait, what time is it?
Short and
After
sweet.
9.
Quarter after. My computer says 7:19. That's weird.
Yeah.
Aw,
I saw that it.
living on Alaska time right now.
That's
fun.
weird.
That's bizarre. God's folly. Corey, you fucking smashed that shit, man.
Totally agree. That was awesome.
That was sweet.
1,200 experience for everybody. 1,200 experience. Yeah, dude, you're
Add that to Kinneros's note.
Potions plus.
adjustment.
Yeah.